Welcome to the FX Options Weekly Outlook, a weekly podcast series hosted by Jason Ayres, a top instructor, trader, and founder of OptionSource.net. Join Jason as he discusses the latest trends in the Forex market with a look ahead on the US dollar versus the major currencies using the most commonly used technical indicators.
Well, hi there and welcome to the ISC FX Options Weekly Outlook for October 3rd, 2011. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net. Let's take a look at a weekly chart of the US dollar index. This is a great way to gain perspective as to how the US dollar has been trading against a basket of currencies. Well, the dollar index pulled back below the 78-79 focal zone last week before closing the week strong. Now, this break above 79 opens the window for a push towards this 80-81 focal zone. Quick look at a daily chart reveals that 80 remains a key upside target for this week with a solid support sitting at 78. Let's take a look at the CDD, the US versus the Canadian dollar. Well, the CDD broke the 103-104 focal zone, which now becomes a support level. The pair closed strong last week, and a pullback is a possibility. However, 106-107 remains our target to the upside. Next up, the YUK, the US versus the Japanese yen. Well, the YUK continued to hold support at 76.5, 77, lending credibility to a potential retracement to the upside. Now, 77.5, 78 remains a strong overhead resistance. Once again, failure to hold 76.5 opens the window for a continuation to the downside. Let's take a look at the EUI, the US versus the Euro. Well, the EUI broke beyond 73.74, which now becomes a support level. As long as this level holds as support, we are targeting 76.77 to the upside. Let's take a look at the US dollar versus the British pound as seen here in the ISC FX options pair value BPX. Well, the BPX closed last week with a test of support at 63.5, 64. Now, a break below this level opens the window for a deeper retracement. However, 65, 65.5 is our upside target. Next up, the AUX, the US versus the Australian dollar. The AUX retraced lower early last week before pushing into the resistance level found at 103, 104. 101, 102 remains an important support this week. A follow-through break above 104 confirms a continuation to the upside. Let's take a look at a few of our key points. First of all, the US dollar tested support at 78 as anticipated before finishing the week strong. 80 remains our upside target. The CDD pulled back to test support at 101, 102 as expected, but finished last week strong with 107 remaining our next upside target. The YUK continues to trade within a close range. However, support appears strong at 76.5. A break above 77 should signal a tradable move to the upside. The EUI continues to trend higher with 76.77 as our next upside target. The BPX pulled back to 63.5, 64 and appears to be ready for a push higher. The AUX is hitting a resistance level at 103, 104. A break higher should signal a continuation to the upside. And this has been your ISC FX Options Weekly Outlook for October 3rd, 2011. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net, reminding you to sign up for your free webinar at www.optionsource.net. Thanks for joining me here this week. We'll see you here next week.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For trading ideas, exchange rates, webinars, news, and commentary, visit www.fxoptions.com. Become an OptionSource.net member. Visit www.optionsource.net. ISC FX options can be easily traded through all options-enabled brokerage accounts. These exchange-listed securities are cash-settled in US dollars and have a European-style exercise.